Aquaponics Greenhouse Construction Part 5. For the grow media, I was originally going to use lava rocks because they're light and porous, but because of availability, I'm going to be using pea gravel instead. So I ordered 2 cubic yards of pea gravel, which is just about the right amount to fill these beds. Each grow bed has 2 bilge pumps. The shorter bed, the smaller one, with 2x10 walls, has 2 Seaflow brand 750 gallon per hour pumps. I ordered them from Amazon.com and they were not very expensive. The white pipe that sticks out of the grow bed has some holes at the bottom. 4 holes that are, I had to tune the size and number of holes to get the correct drain speed so it would drain in the amount of time I wanted it to. But the grow beds constantly drain as long as there's water in there, and the fill level is just determined by whether or not the pumps are on. So the pumps are going to be on a cycling timer that turns them on for a certain period of time, off for a certain period of time, back on. It takes them, in this grow bed, about 8 minutes to completely fill the bed, to almost overfilling really, like this, where when it reaches the top of that pipe it starts draining a lot faster though, so it shouldn't overflow. But I'll have to adjust the time so it doesn't fill quite that much, and then it takes it about 25 or 30 minutes to completely drain. This is a small, well, I guess maybe medium-sized AC aerator for the water. It's pumping through 4 air stones to help keep the water oxygenated. I got an AC one because for the price, the AC ones were a better deal, basically. The DC ones didn't seem to be as good. But this means I have to use an inverter with it. Fortunately, I had a small inverter that I was able to get for just a few dollars at a garage sale. And the cycling of the water to and from the grow beds will also help with aeration, but the oxygen content of the water is very important for the plants and the fish and the bacteria or other microorganisms. The larger grow bed also has 2 pumps flowing to it, but one of the 2 is going up to this 2-inch PVC pipe, which has holes in the top to accept small planting cups where I'll grow vining strawberries that can dangle down. It has those 2 drain pipes coming out of it. The smaller one drains water slowly as long as there's any in the pipe, and the larger one drains it more quickly when it gets to a certain depth. But the pump is actually overwhelming that growing trough. Some of the water was able to come out of the top holes if I left the pump on, so I have to put in a T into that hose and divert some of the water around that growing trough straight to the grow bed. This larger grow bed has 2 Rule brand 500 gallon per hour pumps, which actually seem to be stronger than the Seaflow brand 750 gallon per hour ones for some reason. That's why they're stronger, so that's why I put them on the larger grow bed. And these vents near the roof that I'm demonstrating here will help vent heat in the summer. They're held up by 2 ropes that just hook onto one of 2 screws to be in either the closed position or the open position. Very simple system that seems to work fine. I've seen some people set up an electronic thermostat operated vent system, which would probably be better, but it would be more expensive and take more power. So for this system I'm going with the manually operated doors up there. I got some seeds planted almost a week ago, so I'll be getting the sprouts into the grow beds. Should be just a couple weeks before the system is running, and maybe only a couple months before I have fish in there. Still have to do some wiring and a little bit of improvement to the plumbing, but it's almost ready. Thanks for watching.